Hi again, everybody, and welcome to a bittersweet episode here on the Realm of Risa. This is going to be the final episode that we do in this series as we wrap up the Realm of Risa, and it's bittersweet. We started this realm back in August. There was 5 of us from start. We had some wild beginnings, and we had some pretty good fun. We were able to build some things. Died a few times here and there, but all in all, it was a pretty good time. But as time goes by, as things happen and people dwindle, it's just time to close shop for the realm. And it is bittersweet. It's really was fun being on this server with a bunch of my friends that I play with. But we're going to do this episode. We're going to give respect to the realm. And then at the end, we're going to have some news about the future of this channel and where we're heading. And as always, my peeps, go get that favorite beverage, sit on down, crack it open, and enjoy today's episode. All right, my peeps, and as you look behind me, pretty much by the birch trees over there, this was spawn. This is where we popped into the world. At the time, it was Brian on a PC, Soul Watcher, and myself. We spawned right here, and unfortunately, it was approaching nighttime, so we were kind of scrambling to find some shelter. That little box that's like right above my head right now. Actually, Soul Watcher built that and kind of started there. That's where he was saving, trying to get through the night at. Me, unfortunately, oh, that was not the right button. Me, unfortunately, decided to come through here, and what's pretty much known now as the silverfish incident. Yeah. And unfortunately, this is where I ended up going, and yeah, and as you can see, the site of the death, and unfortunately, I had come down here, hit a bunch of silverfish, which is here. You know what? Why don't we just take a look at the video?
I'll be right back again.
This is why I turned. Exactly why I was just about to turn and get away from those hills. Those stupid silverfish. These things, I'm gonna get killed by one of these. Oh my god. Oh my god. The lag is not helping. I'm gonna die! Stupid things. I should have mined the other way. Yeah, I should have went the other way. That was dumb. I'm down to 4 hearts. I hit silverfish. I got swarmed. No, it's just I'm by the extreme hills. I was purposely trying to just get in and turn and go away from it, but as I was turning to get away, I popped in. They popped up. That's why I don't like mining in extreme hills. Oh, I'm about to get shot now. Yeah, I'm about to die. I pretty much did. I'm down a half a heart. And down goes Bucko Man.
So, yep, this marks the exact spot of the first death on the Realm of Risa. This block right here. And this would go down as lore on the realm as the silverfish incident. So, of course, eventually, a monument was built in honor of the first death. And, of course, if you need to drop some donations in the box, there you go. Made ourselves a little bridge, and, of course, there is the memorial for Bucko Man. The first death. So later that day came a spot where we decided to mine. And this was the original spot that we decided to cave. So pretty much it was me that started it. And between Brian and Soul Watcher, we kind of started working on it. And then Twitch, when he joined us, he pretty much did the final touches to this. It really made this look really, really good. I mean, this is pretty much Twitch who designed this. Wow, a lot of bad guys. So as you come down through here, this was our first mine. And fortunately enough for me, when I did get down here eventually and started to mine out, I ended up kind of going this way and somehow got over in this direction over here, and we found ourselves a mine shaft. And as you can see, we're at level 7. So fortunately for me, there was a lot of diamonds in this area. Lots and lots of diamonds in this area. And this pretty much led to a double spawner. So as you can see over here, there's one there. And if I can go up here without dying, there's another one back, straight back. Actually, this pillar here is where the other one is. Right there in that pillar right there. So yeah, so this became pretty much our spot for XP in a very early part of the realm, which was pretty beneficial. And also that we did have, like I said, I mean, there was so many diamonds in here. I ended up plucking like 100 diamonds out of this just by going through the actual mine part. So yeah, that was the first mining in area. And then let's move on to Hobbitville. Yep, good old Hobbitville. This was my first build. We did have somebody begin mining here and started setting a mine to go down that way, and there's all kind of crazy caving down that way. But yeah, so we ended up just sort of building a little entrance for it, and this was my main base right here. Let's go take a peek at the other things first. You come around this way, there's actually a couple of more houses this way. As we have the yellow Hobbit house here, and we go across the bridge up here. You'll have the red Hobbit house here, and then over here I'll have the green Hobbit house. And then of course we have the vineyard right here where you get some fine grapes and all that fun stuff, and then the watermill, which I never did complete the inside of it, which you could kind of tell. And that leads to our massive farming that we had, and this pretty much supplied us food for the entire server. So if anybody needed anything, they just come over here and just grab whatever the heck they had. And then of course this is the barn leading to the... And yep. And that's pretty much Hobbitville. That was my first initial build. And then we had some horses. Everybody was gathering horses pretty quickly. So that's when the stables came up. So we built a horse stable for everybody so everybody could have their horse. And I thought they all had names. Here's Harry Trotter. This is reserved for Mr. Ed. Let's see who's in here. Horshia? There's Seabiscuit. And then this is what happens when you don't feed your animals. There's actually a skeleton in there. I guess he's gone now. And then I have animals all over the place. They just happen to just be all over the place. And actually, the very first build I should say that I built was this. This was like the community house, so if you got in trouble. Eventually, I would move spawn to here. So anybody that was spawning into the world or died and didn't have a bed, you ended up right here, so you were kind of relatively safe. So if you needed to grab anything over here, as far as supplies wise. You can just grab whatever you needed. And again, the community house, where pretty much we just kept the enchanted table at. And if you needed any supplies, there was a bunch of stuff in here. You could take whatever the heck you need. But yeah. Then this was our portal, and this was done by, I believe it was Z-Ducky did our portal. And to be honest with you, I don't even know if I've been in it since the update. I think I have. I have been in it since the update. But yeah, that's our portal with the dragon, and then his little house over here, the A-frame, which is pretty cool. Alright, peeps, so this was the last actual build that I did in the area. As I built a Japanese-style temple with little houses off to the side of it. And so let's kind of swing around and take a peek at this as we're on top of the Santa sleigh. But yeah. So as you walk in, I didn't do any of the interiors. I haven't really begun on what I wanted to do interior-wise. But it is 2 levels, 2 floors. Pretty much the same on both floors. Eventually I wanted to put like a prayer area, like a little water feature over here. But that'll probably be something that I come back to later. And then of course you can come through this way in a path and it leads to the little prayer area here. I guess it's called. Little gazebo, little thingy here. And that is with the nether brick. That took a long time to get. And coming over here, just houses, nothing fancy in the middle. Again, I didn't do too much on the interiors of many of these little houses. And then, of course, the waterfall coming down into the water here. Kind of like the pool of water. A nice little area here. You can sit down, have a seat, relax. I guess I don't have no chairs here. Probably should have built them. And this house here was the very last thing I was working on. You can see my ender chest is still over here. This was actually the very final thing that I have done, because I had just started working on this area over here, and I was actually going to build on like another kind of like a garden area that I had over there. But as pretty much everything goes, once you start like a particular area, it just seems like you never finish it or get it completed 100%. But yeah, I was real happy with the way that this came out. Real happy with the way this came out. And then we'll take a real quick peek over here, just at Twitch's tree. And this is what he was working on pretty much right before he ended up leaving, and pretty much COVID wiped out the servers. What pretty much happened, unfortunately. He's got a little sneak in here. I always got a duck to get in. And again, his cool little path going all the way down. And then let's take a quick peek. I'm going to fly to the other side real fast and show the other end of this, which is about 600 blocks that way. So I'm going to fly over there and I'll be right back. All right, we're back. And this is the other end of it. Unfortunately, a creeper kind of hit that. But yeah, he was starting to build a massive treehouse. He had the little one on the other side that was kind of handmade, like you just plant a tree. But this one here, he was just starting to begin, and this was pretty cool. I mean, all of this here was going to be the perimeter of his tree. But yeah, look at that cool entrance. That's pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. And that again leads down to his base. And it just goes all the way down through it. He's got all kind of paths leading out, which would be this way, leading out towards where our stronghold is, and where there's a monster ocean that way too. Guardian farms and all that fun stuff are that way. All right, as we fly into the castle at nighttime, I just want to take a look at it at night. If you haven't ever experienced time in a desert at nighttime, it is kind of crazy. It gets kind of wild out there at night, and I pretty much know firsthand experience. But yeah, this is the biggest project I have ever done on Minecraft by any stretch. It was something that I really wanted to do. It was my goal on this to do the castle. I think it came out. It came out decent. It's not 100% done, just because of the fact that I don't think, like I said earlier, I don't think any project can be 100% done. But there's a lot of things that I wanted to do in here still. I wanted to do some more banners in here and all this fun stuff. Maybe even put more of this decorations over here. But for now, I mean, it was such a time-consuming project. I mean, again, being a working full-time, being a full-time dad, and then with the coronas and everything, or the coronavirus and all that fun stuff. So, but it's a project that I was pretty proud of. But yeah, there's all kind of bad guys here we see too. I don't know, maybe we can knock him off. And then again, maybe not. Let's try again. Bing! Does he die? Does he die? Yes, he did. Good. But anyways, yeah. So it pretty much started with the castle and then kind of everything around it. The walls took forever. The coming up with some kind of a tower structure was relatively easy. But yeah, I mean, this was by far the biggest project I've ever done. I mean, not even hands down. Just coming up with some ideas of what to do on it. But yeah, let's take a quicker peek at it. I think I'm going to sleep the night away and get all these bad guys out of here, and then I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So as we come in, there's the entrance of the tower. And again, there's the gate, and it's up. And then your defense system's here with the lava. So if anything does happen, you can just dump the lava down and all that fun stuff. But yeah, as you enter, and again, like this area here, I was thinking about putting like food stands or like wheelbarrows or something to like just liven this up here. Like I said, I just never really got to that. But really, the first, besides the castle, the very first really big project was here, and I had a huge hole here. And I didn't really know what to do with it, and it actually turned into where I started mining. Of course, we had that major mine that was over there, but actually the mine actually connected to this, so it actually came out to be a pretty good thing. So as you come down over here, you have the scaffolding holding the wood up together. Right here, as you can see, those beams are holding everything up. We have a crane that's holding the materials, so in essence, we're putting the materials here on the platform. And this particular crane here takes it and swings it over to that area over there. And then, of course, we'll have another one up here that takes the material that this crane is dropping and brings it up there. And then we have the little spot here where the people work. Pretty much tell everybody what to do. Bring the whips out. And, of course, there's the pile of material. So, yeah, that was kind of like my mining shaft, and then of course it was a way to get into the mines through that way. Don't want to fall. But yeah, let's now circle around over here real fast. We'll just maybe take a shortcut. Maybe nope. Alright, so let's swing around this way. Let's go through the other side. And then I was kind of deciding, okay, where's the front, where's the back, and and I never really came up with one. But here's where you would like drop your horses off. So you can come in here, and again, this is just a little chamber here. You can come in here, you can drop your horses and everybody that likes to run around, and donkeys and all that fun stuff here. And then up here was just a balcony, and there was a house right here. Oopsie. So this here leads to the top up there, and again, nothing too fancy on the inside. And again, just short little houses. Nothing crazy. Some little weird design stuff. Again, I just did not get to the interior. I'm not really good at interior, but again, when we do come back and kind of finish this up, we'll definitely add the interiors and everything. And this is kind of like a double-decker house, which kind of leads over here. So technically there should be doors probably here. Shortcut, I guess, down. And then we lead to the front, and then the entrance to the castle. You got to have your, of course, I put my mom heads there. Might be cool to replace that with my head. But yeah, my mod head was there, or my mob head is there, and then just a little statue that in front of it. And we'll swing around over here real fast. This is kind of like where my where I was doing my blacksmith work is in here. So you'd have your blacksmith and all that fun stuff. And again, it was mostly for my storage in this area. And then this area over here was like our stoner. The stone, it's not stoner as in, as in that, but like the where you would purchase stones at. So, and it became mostly storage, but which is really cool. If you go down here, it was the very first iron farm that I made. And it works pretty good. As you can tell there, we almost got a, what is that? Like 3 chestfuls, technically. And then come over this way. This is actually the way down into it. And we can hear one of the guys dying already. So he's getting roasted there. There's the little zombie that took forever to get him down there. And then the little villagers. To be honest with you, I don't know the mechanics of 1.17, if it's even going to be the same. My theory is that they had to sleep. They had to like go to sleep to activate the dude, but they don't seem to like sleep no more. But in the same breath, it seems like it still works. So he's probably going to be spawning on the next time that this is activated, I would assume. Okay, so technically they would be sleeping now. And now they get scared, which is now. So maybe now to pop up? Maybe? Maybe? Ah! Yep, there he is. And unfortunately he's stuck in a wall, which means it's going to take him longer to kill. But in essence, it works. So, my first attempt at an iron farm, so it worked. And then over here, we have like a hidden cactus farm. And it does pretty good. It generates, and you can see there, and actually the cactus farm is below here. I was gonna make this like a stable of some sort, like not a stable, but like where your troops would sleep. And then of course this is the marketplace where everything is being sold, where you can buy stuff. So I trying to keep some of the stuff in here. So we have some of the books up here that are not the greatest in the world. Which leads to the church. A little courtyard over there. And then a small little cemetery here. Rest in peace, dudes. And then of course the church. And oh my goodness, look who is in the church. Holy cow, that's an evil church right there. With his evil little weapon and with his little microphone, I guess. Wow. He like took out he must have took out the other guy. Wow. And then this is the back entrance. And again, a little gate here. And it just swings around to this side. And this was pretty much the last part of the outside the castle that I needed to work on. So I needed to figure out what I was going to put here. And then I just decided on this side to put a little garden. So you can sit here, read your book, take in the flowers, you can do the same thing there, and then you come back around the top. And then let's take a quick peek inside the castle. And so when you enter the castle, again, just in case, we have the lava to come and hit you in the butt. But this is the Great Hall, and this is the room that I really the first interior that I did that I really liked. I mean, it came out to, I don't know, I really enjoyed this room. So you'd have your little speaker here speaking, and there's the people eating their food. A place that you could sit over here just in case there's a big lecture or something. And here's where your kings and your queen or your lords or whatever would actually sit and eat. He's having rabbit, it looks like. And again, some heads over here, some decorations. But yeah, this room, I really like the way that this room came out. Yeah. So then on this side and on the other side, we have bunkers. So again, people can sleep. The hired help or the defenders of the castle would stay. And then we're going to go around the backside. Actually, this is a staircase that goes to the up, but we'll just run around to the backside real fast. And then we will go up this way. And this will lead to kind of the back end. And this is kind of what I wanted to do down there eventually. So when you're coming through the hallways, you have all of these statues and all of these just like mementos and all this. Technically, this is the guest bedroom. So if a king or queen was hosting somebody, they would be in there. And if you come around this way is the library. I guess we're into the state of the art. We got computers. Place that you could sit down. Bookshelves over there. Needed to finish that off over there. Another little area here. So kind of like the library. We could add more stuff in here, but again, not the best with interiors. So as we go around over here, we have the war room. So every castle's got to have a war room, and there's the map. Again, it's not even close to being updated. I haven't updated it forever, though it does look like my castle's pretty well updated, which is pretty cool. But yeah, this is the war room. So you would sit in here and talk strategy and all this stuff with the big map, and then you come through here, and of course, here's where you would sit down. And maybe this is where the king would be, and you would be talking about strategies, invading the other people, going out and taking out Brian on the PC. Shout out to Brian on the PC. And then, of course, we have our flag. That's our flag of the castle. And, of course, what does that mean? Why are those two together like that? Uh-oh, look out. But anyways, yeah, that's the war room. And then we're going to go up again. This is going down, so let's go up to the next level. And here's here. And this is just pretty much lets you go to the outside. Let me see if I have a bed real fast. We'll sleep. Maybe a half a bed? Really? Alright. Is that lagging that bad? Alright, let's... Well... Oh, there we go. Wow. Well, that's interesting, to say the least. Alright, let's take the bed. And then we're going to go up. And this is all on the outside, as you can see here. And again, I really didn't have any ideas of what I wanted to do here. But as you walk in here, you have the throne room. And again, the colors of the castle, the colors of the kingdom, orange and yellow. And then of course you come up here, and I am King Bucko. Yes, I am King Bucko. And then just in case, we gotta make a dash for the border. Oh, I think I went the wrong way. There we go. Gotta make a dash to the border. You cut through there and go straight up this way. Run, run, run. And then you get to the king's bedroom. Ha ha ha. Look at that fireplace. Wow, wouldn't you want to have a fireplace like that? And then this is my good armor right here, technically. That's my good armor. And yeah, you have yourself the bedroom. And then one last turn around here. This will get you up on the top and into the tower, and you can kind of look over everything from up here. So yeah, that's pretty much my castle. There is one little thing that I did not finish with it that is, and we're going to swing around and show it to you, because this is what I was kind of working on at the end towards the castle too. So if we go this way, just for giggles, and you look over here, I actually have a sugar farm underneath here. So there's a sugar farm. And then if we go over here, we have ourselves a smelter, one of the super smelters. And then, as you can hear, we got ourselves the dungeon. You got to have yourself a prison, right? And who is guarding the prison? Well, how about him down there? Yep. So technically, this is my villager breeding area. So I think he's my mending guy, but he's not very good at mending. As you can see, 34. Holy cow, that's a lot. And then infinity bows and so forth down the line. So these are my guys. And as you can tell, they're in their little prisons. And of course, he's guarding them, making sure that they're not doing anything bad. But I guess one got away. Or is he still over there? Oh, he's still over there. Look at this! How did he get in there? If I hit him, is that going to make him mad? Wow, that's actually interesting. So yeah, we're going to wrap this video up here. It's, again, bittersweet that we're leaving the Realm of Risa, that this will be the last episode from the Realm. But what's really cool about it is that now, with things happening in real life, and the ability now to put together a schedule and kind of move forward to whatever this new normal is in this crazy world, I've been able to join a server. And I'm very happy that I'm part of the new server, which is the Obsidian Order. We're going to be starting to stream from it. And technically, I already have started to stream from it. But we're going to start making videos from it. And I think that's going to be the most fun part about it. I get to get back to making videos, and because of the COVID and all of the craziness, I had to take pretty much a step back from it because of real life. I mean, a lot of people were affected many different ways by this virus, and unfortunately, time is what took away from me. So, but now with things getting back to whatever this new normal is and being able to create a schedule, we'll be able to do more things. And my goals moving forward is to be streaming at least 2 times a week and at least putting out a video once every couple weeks. And that's going to be outstanding. And I just feel regenerized. And it's been, I want to say, for the last month, it's just been so uplifting. I have so much inspiration and so much to look forward to moving into 2021. So yeah, so that's pretty much where we stand. So we're going to wrap up this video. We're going to show a couple of clips here. Some good ones, some bad ones, and all of that from the Realm, some pictures and all that fun stuff. And again, thanks everybody for watching. If you haven't followed the channel, make sure that you subscribe in the buttons below. Hit that like button, make the comments. You know that all that helps the videos and helps everything. So as always, my peeps, bye-bye baby. For the last time from the Realm. Oh, I think I'm going to tear.
Brian is he hired skellies to protect his horse. See that? He's making sure nothing happens to good old Seabiscuit. Now look what he's got. He got the firepower in there now. Now mess with Seabiscuit. Oh yeah, look. Hey. Oh no. Get down. Hey, I wasn't messing with Seabiscuit. No. Oh, I wasn't messing with Seabiscuit, dude. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. It was not me.
Ooh, they came out. Dude came out of the tree. Did you see that? It's an ambush. It's a straight ambush, everybody. I got him. They straight tried to ambush me. I can't believe that. These dudes came out of the trees. They came out of the trees. They tried to get me. What do you want? He's at my door. He's knocking at my door. Can you believe this? What do you want, bro? Don't come in. Don't come in, dude. You're not invited, bro. Just stay outside. No. Soliciting. Is that how you spell soliciting? Traveling. Salesman. Stay out.